Hi, you've accepted the Clear Vision 2020 challenge that will help you make more money, supercharge yourself and your team, and have your most profitable year in 2020. Have you ever lost something and it just bugs the crap out of you? Like when you know you put something somewhere special so you won't forget, but then you do and it just nags you? What happens when you lose something of value? Does that change the stakes for you? For me personally, it will keep me up at night, it will knot my subconscious. I become really driven to find that item. What if I told you that it was costing you each time you lose a customer? That's right, not only are you losing the revenue, but it's actually costing you. And here's why. Advertising is really expensive, and powerful suppliers like Google and Facebook and the TV stations, they just keep raising rates and there is nothing you can do about it. So when you lose a customer who you paid for when you advertised to acquire them, now you have to pay again to acquire a new customer to make up that lost revenue. Basically, when you lose a customer, it's costing you double just to keep your business flat. Believe me, that is a really difficult way to grow a business, and I'm sure you'd like an easier way than that. You can increase the profitability of most customers by 25 to 95% by increasing your customer retention rates by 5%. Retain more customers and you'll profit more. Sounds simple, right? So how do you keep from losing customers? Know this. Happy customers stay with you because you are the cheapest. Loyal customers stay with you because you've established trust. We all want to work with a person, a company that we know, like, and trust. So how can your business work towards building loyalty so that it won't cost you? Here are a few ideas. When you keep techs on dedicated routes, servicing the same properties, a relationship forms. I've had 3 techs over the past 12 years, Billy, Blake, and Barry, all from the same company. And the only reason they changed was that my previous tech got a promotion. Yes, I know all of them by face, by name, and have their cell phone numbers to reach out if I ever have a pest problem. And if I'm not home when they make their service visit, I always get a handwritten note on my service receipt. You see, it's hard to fire a person. It's easy to fire a company. So if your customers don't feel like they have a bug guy and know who that guy is, when something doesn't go exactly perfectly with a service or a pest problem, it's so much easier to fire a company than a person. Another way to increase customer retention and build rapport is to send communications at times when you aren't asking for money. One of the easiest and most cost-effective ways to communicate with your customers is through email. Email, when used properly to continue to be a trusted advisor, can be extremely powerful. And with 4.3 billion email users, it's a direct line of communication with people who already know you. Here's a pro tip. Just simply send an email with the subject line, "Our service techs have seen a lot of this pest lately, ... And then in the email, describe the habits, habitats, prevention, and solutions for one of the pests that are active in your area. A subject like this does 2 things. First, it opens a story loop. Who doesn't want to know what pest could be an issue right now? Your customers will open that email to find out. And second, it positions you as the guide as you educate your customers on way your company tackles that pest problem. You should plan on sending out at least 12 educational emails a year. And in a seasonal business, it isn't hard to come up with what to say. And here's my public service announcement for today. If you aren't actively collecting and updating email addresses in your management and field service software, every time your techs or CSRs have direct contact with your clients, make it a priority and start today. To be able to deploy this extremely powerful and cost-effective tool, you need active and accurate email addresses. And if a customer says, "Oh, I don't have one," or "I don't really check it much," let them know you're going to try to go paperless and would really like to send them important information, including what pests they should look out for each season. Most likely, they'll understand that you need it as a communication tool and help you update your database. Remember, any relationship needs to be maintained, so you don't need to send weekly emails, but yearly ones will most likely get overlooked. So here's your Clear Vision 2020 tip for today. Make a plan for building trust and rapport with each and every customer. By being a human-like company that is actively engaged in the relationship, customers are more likely to maintain service with you and open a dialogue when they do have a legitimate gripe or challenge that hasn't been solved for them. When you do foster a healthy relationship, you will find that you will increase profitability on that customer and you won't have to pay for them again.